This mini lesson is covering question number 36 on your benchmark, and it is about comparing exponential functions. So below, we have two functions, f of x and g of x. F of x, we are given the function itself, and g of x, we're given the table. So what I want to do today is I want to compare both the growth factor and let's compare the y-intercept as well. So looking at the function itself, you know that an exponential function is in the form y equals a times b raised to the x power. A is your initial amount or your y-intercept. And b is your growth factor or decay factor, but in this case it's going to be growth. So if we look at f of x, in f of x, our a or our y-intercept is 2. So the order pair is 0, 2. And our b is 3. So our growth factor is 3. So that means it is multiplying by 3. Okay? So let's go to the table. The table, 0, 4 is our y-intercept. So we know that our y-intercept is 0, 4. Now let's find our growth factor. To find our growth factor, we're going to take 8 and divide it by 4, and we get 2. And of course, 16 divided by 8 is also 2. So our B, or our growth factor, is 2. Now you could also either put this in stat edit, and then you're going to update your L1s and your L2s. And then you could go stat, calculate number 10, I believe, or 0. It may look as a 0, but it means number 10. And you could calculate both your y-intercept and your growth factor, your A and your B. Or if you're using Desmos, you can pull down your chart with your plus key, and then you have your chart, right? And then you're going to put in underneath y tilde a times b raised to the x1. I'm sorry, it's y1 tilde a times b raised to the x1. That will also calculate it for you. But if you look at the table, it's very easy to calculate because you're just going to take a term and divide it by its previous term, and that will give you your growth factor. So if you're looking and you're comparing the two, I would say f of x, if we're talking about the growth factor, I would say f of x is going to be, well, if f of x is 2 and g of x is 4, I would say f of x is less than g of x because f of x is that's the y-intercept, guys, the y-intercept. So for the y-intercept, f of x is going to be smaller than g of x because f of x is 2 and g of x is 4. Now, if we deal with the growth factor, I know my f of x is 3 and my g of x is 2. So in this case, my f of x is greater than my g of x. So let's go on to question. I want you to read the question, and I want you to pick the correct answers and put them in the space provided on your answer sheet.